What is going on, brother? Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO. First, want to say thank you for reaching out in our epoxy flooring Facebook group, and thank you for your patience. Had about 65 plus, other business owners reach out to me for a video. So, along with the research and putting the video together and sending it out, I have been a couple of weeks late to getting to everyone. But nonetheless, I got your video here now. So let's get right into it. So it's going to cover 3 points, and that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Then I'm going to show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and how it's going to be so lucrative if done right. So I know, I see that you don't have a website. If you do, I apologize, but I can't find it. So we're going to use the top competition over there in Fort Collins, which is going to be JT Flooring LLC for the sake of this video. So first things first is content, right? And generally on the home page, you're gonna want to get a website up first and foremost. But when you do, on the home page, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, some of your keywords could be, hardwood installation Fort Collins, hardwood refinishing Fort Collins flooring contractors, anything like that, right? Service plus city equals keyword. So I got JT Floorings here in a word counter, and we can see that they're at 545 words. So you're going to want to go ahead and get that up to 1,500 for two reasons. Reason number one being Google doesn't consider your website an authoritative figure until you hit that 1,500 mark. And reason number two being you don't want to miss out on having any keywords, as just one keyword could be the difference of 10 to 15 potential jobs in a month. So enough of that. I want to give you some examples of those keywords like I was talking about. This is my tool Airs that I use and pay for monthly. There are other free tools out there that you can use. This is just what I go with as it's an all-in-one type of deal. So we got JT Flooring in here. Let's see what keywords are being picked up for. So yeah, flooring Fort Collins. That would be a good keyword right there, right? 250 people searching for that in the area monthly. And then they're getting 28 people to their website from being in the ranked number 4th right here. So yeah, these are some of those keywords. I just want to give you an example of those. Let's go on to the second point that I'm going to have for you. And so after you crush that content side of it, the next one's going to be backlinks. Now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to Bearfoot Flooring's website when you get that up and running. And so these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing other websites vouch for you. The best example that I can give of this to keep it simple is it's literally like a popularity contest in Google's eyes where, the person with the most websites pointing back to theirs is winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And if you're winning that popularity contest, you're going to be ranking up here in the organic section when someone puts this in the area, right? So let's go to my tool Eris. We see JT Flooring in here that they've got 32 backlinks and 16 other websites pointing back to their page. So they're not doing anything crazy by no means. It just seems like they're the only ones doing it in the area. But the good thing is if it works for them, it 1000% will work for you. And we can go in and see exactly what websites they have pointing back to their page. And these would be those websites right here. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. Now let's go on to that last point and take a look at the Google Map Pack section right here. I'm not 100% sure if you have a Google business profile up, but if you don't, you're going to want to get one up and running. And when you do, let's go over citations because you're going to want to implement these. So a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number are exactly as it's shown right here on the Google business profile. And so these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, someone puts in flooring Fort Collins. You want to be in that top 3, right? It's no different than if you put in restaurants near me or, roofers near me or something like that, right? If Google's putting these 3 businesses up here, generally people trust Google, and if Google's saying, hey, go to these people, they're going to trust you as well. And so that's just going to bring in more jobs and, lead to more revenue. So anyways, back to those citations. They're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's Expertise, BBB, and hundreds of others directories I'm sure you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For example, on your Facebook business page, you want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it's shown right here on your Facebook business page. So then you have Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. The list goes on and on and on, right? And the idea is that your brand begins to be found all over the internet by Google. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website. And once they start to see more often these cats right here, more likely it is they're going to rank you above them, right? And so let's just do a quick recap, and then I'm going to show you how that's going to be so lucrative. So when you get that website up and running, you're going to get that content that we talked about, 1,500 to 2,000 words. You're putting those keywords in there. Next, you're killing it on the backlink side, right? You've got other websites pointing back to yours. You're winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And last but not least, you've got that Google business profile up, those citations and the reviews, and you're outranking these guys, right? Well, let's take a look at why that's going to be so lucrative. These guys are, not talking bad about them, but they're not doing the best in any of those situations. They just seem to be the only one doing it. But nonetheless, they're bringing in about 200 people to their website per month. But let's say that this was Bearfoot Flooring's website. You've been killing those 3 links, right? Those 3 points, and now you've got around 200 people coming to your website a month. Let's say of the 200 that visit, let's say only 25 actually pick up the phone and say, hey, we need a job done, blah, 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 right? Let's say of those 25, you and your team only close out, even half of those. So that's around 15 to, 10 to 15 new jobs per month on top of what you're already doing with killing those 3 points alone. So I don't know what the business profit margins are right now, but I would imagine that would be a good chunk of revenue in your pockets. So yeah, I actually, you're so close to Denver as well. You've got so much potential to be able to take over, Denver, Colorado Springs with those 3 points. But I mean, really, the world is your oyster. That sounds kind of corny, but I mean, looking at the research that I've seen, not a lot of people are doing it. Most likely because a lot of people don't know about it. But nonetheless, this is what I do for a living, and I am creating this video to start helping, generate this kind of traffic through, online presence basically, hope that this video helped you. If you did find yourself wanting some more, you want to start scaling the business, feel free to reach out. I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about the goals of the business. And maybe I do a little bit of research to find out exactly what could be realistic and what it might take to reach those goals for the business. One way or another, brother, I do just ask that you would leave one line of feedback for me after you get done watching this. That would be greatly appreciated. Maybe you didn't understand something, you had a question. Let me know, or maybe it was just all great and you understood everything, but let me know either way. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill, and feel free to reach out. My door is always open. Thank you for your time, and hope you're having a great Sunday.